Hey everybody. It's been so long since I went live, but I was kind of forced to. Um, I just was banned from TikTok and it kind of breaks my heart because it was very successful. I had, I don't know, hundreds and thousands of likes. And I post the same videos here on YouTube, most of them shorts because TikTok, only allows the short videos. So every short that you see here on my channel and then some, a lot more, were posted on TikTok. The one I uploaded today about Disney and aliens and the Third Eye Girl tweet comparing Paisley Park to Disney was deleted. They didn't like it. So I talk about visions and dreams and hearings from my life after experience that have to do with Paisley Park. You guys know that watch the channel. Um, and I just don't understand how they can ban a channel for telling the truth. That should make you to know even more that I'm telling the truth. Because we all know in this dark, dark world that we live in, the truth isn't welcome. I don't care, I'm going to tell it anyway. I died in 2010. I was made to remember my life after death memories in 2020. I have been talking about them on TikTok and here on YouTube, on Instagram for 4.5 years now. And I feel like crying that my TikTok was deleted, but it just means that I'll have to work even harder to get the truth out. So, also, almost all the videos are available on Facebook at hashtag funky, even when we ain't, it's all one word. And also, if you go to my personal page on Facebook and look at the Revelations link where there's collections, I save everything that I've been doing so there's no question about where the truth is hiding. You see so many, I'm not hiding the truth, but the others are. The others who are talking about a 9 hour Netflix documentary, the others that are talking about the hidden secrets of Prince and trying to create this backstory for him. All I'm trying to tell the world is what I saw, what I heard, what Prince showed me in the afterlife when I met him. It's everything that I talk about. There's a plan. It's a it's a Nazi KKK white supremacy plan to call our creator an antichrist. It's a crazy situation, and I don't think anybody in the world would have the cojones to talk about it except for me, which is why I was chosen to do it. So again, thank you for joining, who's ever watching. I'm kind of livid because my TikTok channel was banned today. Same video I post here on YouTube, they ban them. So I've been researching and listening to Prince for 40 years now. Since I was 13, I saw Purple Rain, fell in love. I was like Rose on the Titanic. I was never letting go. And I've had all kinds of paranormal things happen to me in my life over the last 4 years. I can hear internally, like telepathy style, from the creator. He is the one that we've known as Prince. I've showed you on so many videos how he can transform into anything he wants. Obviously, he's the creator, and I call them sky people, the people that I met in the afterlife. So, because he is that generation of that sky person, that's why the Pope intends on referring to him and calling him the Antichrist of the New Testament. That's what he told me in the afterlife. No jokes. I kid you not. I was going to make a video today and upload it, but then I went on TikTok to do something to make the video and saw that I was banned, and it just pushed me even more to come here and talk. Again, 40 years listening to the music. When I stood in the afterlife, July 20th, 2010, everybody says, oh, but Prince wasn't dead yet. The media, he died April 21st, 2016. Well, I died July 20th, 2010. And when I got there, I've told you before, the first person I met was Prince, and then he disappeared. And then I walked through various space places. I passed tests in the afterlife. I climbed and ascended levels. I meditated. I prayed. The gatekeepers that were there, they told me it wasn't my time to be there dead and that I had to come back to Earth. And basically, I had overdosed and I was gone for, I've been told, like 10 minutes. My lips, eyelids, fingers, they were all blue all the way down. I was like dead, dead. One of my daughters was trying to give me CPR and the air was just coming right back out. Being gone without air for almost 10 minutes is a pretty big deal. So All of these things happened to me while I was there, and it was holographic. It was told to me and shown to me how, because the creator made us and he lives in each and every one of us, خلق إلوكم مما, a portion of heaven, the creator, that's Hebrew, he gave us our holy eternal soul. This physical world that we live in here opposes that holy soul, and it makes you want to cling to the physicality, the ego, the id, the narcissistic, sexual, deviant behavior. And so I was shown the difference between the physicality and the spirituality, and I was shown my soul purpose. I was shown my holy life books. They were in Hebrew. We actually spoke in Hebrew. And we fought, and he showed me how our world is like super duper dark, and throughout the generations has been very black. It's been blackened. Like if you study the tree of life in Kabbalah and you look at the top down, I explained this in one of my writings. We're each individually like these Vitruvian men and women creating this energy that the creator can abide in. We have our pineal gland, third eye awareness of the creator as well. The pineal gland, that's why Prince and Third Eye Girl, that's why they said third eye girl, because your pineal gland is, referred to as your third eye. So basically on July 20th, 2010, when I met him there, he was just a soul. He explained to me that my soul purpose was met in with his soul purpose, and that come spring of 2020, I was going to remember my life after death situation. And I said, well, I don't want to go back. I just met you. You're just telling me all this now. Why do I have to go back? And he said, you have to go back because you're the only one that will be able to tell this story to the masses. So I don't like that word. I can't believe I just used it. Remove the M. What do you have? But anyway, I love all people, and I'm trying to save as many holy souls as I can, which is why I have this really cool video to put together today about transhumanism, which again is what I was doing when I got banned from TikTok. Sad. You can see over here, I have my whiteboard and all my notes getting ready to go. And you guys also, let me show you. This is my board. These are all books that I started filling in 2020. There's love letters to the creator. There's my Bible that I've had since 1999, all my studies. When the creator started reminding me of all of these things in 2020, and he gave me back my life after death memory, we were all in COVID lockdown in the spring of 2020, and I was ending a very bad relationship, so I was in my gigantic room most of the time, and it was raining, it was very gray, it was very dark. I started playing the keyboard, I started reading and studying Hebrew and Kabbalah, and these things, and they were just being told to me. I didn't necessarily look for them. So when I realized that it was the creator, the one we all know, love, and saw as Prince Rogers Nelson, talking to me, I even wrote it down one day. I said, well, he said to me, don't you remember it was me that you met there? And I wrote it down. Trump 2024. That's funny, you guys. I don't even vote. Never have, never will. I'm 53 years old. And the reason that I've never voted is because my philosophy, even before my life after death experience, or I knew anything about, Prince as God and stuff, I felt like this, that I would never want to go to vote for another human being. To me, that was always like saying, well, I believe in Trump, or I believe in Kamala, whose initials are the same as Amalek. Amalek and Kamala, it's the same thing. Same soul, different name, just like in the song Mr. Man. Ain't no sense in voting, same soul with a different name. Dear Mr. Man. That's Amalek. Our world is so dark right now that the others, the ones that would see Prince not alive, Prince, the creator, he took the da'at and the wisdom out of their lives. That's why you see Kamala out there like a stuttering fool, like she's drunk, because she has no wisdom. She doesn't know what she's saying, even if they're piping it in through an earpiece. And if you're relying on the Trump card, They're all wearing skin suits. They're all the same. No politician is going to save you. And like I was saying, to me, voting was always like going to cast my ballot for some human being instead of Hashem, instead of the creator. Oh, I believe Trump is going to save me and my son's future. An old friend of mine told me, well, you should vote for Trump because he supports biracial people. You have a biracial son. You should care. No, I don't care because I trust Hashem. I have Emunah. I have all the faith that I need, and it grows every day. Baruch Hashem. I'm so happy and grateful for that. But anyway, Prince's lyrics taught about all these things. So when I met him in the afterlife, I wasn't that surprised that he told me that we shared a soul and that I had to come back to this fleshly, physical place to fulfill part of his contract that he could not fulfill because his physical vessel, on July 20th, 2010, when I met him, his physical vessel was failing. And I've talked about it on other videos that he said that he was infected with AIDS, and his physical vessel, the way I remember it, needed time to rejuvenate. Because we're all reincarnated and we're all made of this godly electricity, he told me and showed me how he'd been used and abused throughout time. Like, think about Frankenstein. Think about how they electrocute this being into being. It's kind of like that. I've talked about it in the videos, the electrocution, the prosthetics, the way that he showed me he didn't have use of his legs. And it's, I used to feel kind of crazy coming on here and talking about this stuff, but I don't anymore because over the last 4 years, I can hear from Hashem. I do what he tells me. I write what he tells me. I hear what he tells me. I meditate with him until the entire physical world around me is gone. I'm not here anymore. I don't hear the birds. I don't hear anything. I don't hear the trains, the people, nothing. I'm gone. There is no physicalness left that I can feel. And I can't wait for more. I'm not trying to keep this all to myself. I'm trying to give it to you guys too, because once people know that the Creator lives in them as their holy soul and that physicality is a lie, then you can better connect to that. And the same reason that I wouldn't go cast my ballot for some man or woman or being is the same reason I would never believe in Jesus Christ after learning how false the Testament is. Because casting your ballot or saying you're John 3:16, to me, it's the same thing. You're putting your faith in a man. And when I say that I'm coming, when I say that Prince is God, some might say, well, you're putting your faith in a man. No, I'm not, because I met him as the Creator in the afterlife. I met him as a great, the ancient one. He was like huge and white and like this white aura and wings, and he was on a throne chair, and I tried to take a step forward to hug him. He morphed into Prince. And we walked and talked, and like I said, he told me my life purpose was to come and talk about him. So still kind of mad that I can't do that on TikTok today. But what I am going to do is, after I end this video, the next one that I upload is going to be super important, because what I'm going to do is talk about why Prince was sold as a Kingdom Hall participant. I don't say the word witness. I don't say that because it's illegal and irreverent and horrible to do. In Judaism and in Hebrew, you don't have any right to say the name. That's why we say Hashem. So the Kingdom Hall, my next video is going to be about them, which is probably why I got deleted off of TikTok today. And I can't show you all the evidence and then break it down for you by standing here talking to you, but I do hope that you will tune in, because it's something you have to see the evidence for, and it's something that's coming just around the river bend. So anyway, you guys, I think I said what I wanted to say for now, but if I could encourage you to please go watch as many videos, as many shorts as possible, and share them before they all get taken down. I'm not trying to be Miss Popular. I'm trying to spread the truth of our Creator, of our worlds, of our holy souls, and of Prince Rogers Nelson, the one and only. So go check out hashtag Funky Even When We Ain't. It has over 3,200 posts on my Facebook page. I've been keeping track, like I said, for 30, 40 years, for as long as there was technology to keep track with. You'll find all those posts there. There's another collection link called Revelations on my Facebook page that you can click on. You can read my Google Doc stories that Hashem has been sharing with me since the lockdown of 2020. Educate yourselves, your family. Something's coming pretty soon, you guys, and I want you to understand why, and I want you to know that you can have faith in our Creator and our Maker and how much He loves you. And so please check out the other video that I'm going to upload, because the big stink at Peasley Park was that Prince was a Kingdom Hall participant. He wasn't, and there's a reason that it was sold that way, and it's a reason that none of their predictions came true in 1914, and there's a reason that Charles Taze Russell died on Halloween of 1916. Charles Taze Russell, Taser, right in the middle. Good grief, Chuck. Anyway, check out my upload from later today, and thank you guys for tuning in, and down with politics.